Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be for James Franco and his girlfriend Isabel. Now it's interesting because I actually have a download regarding him and his relationship. And this is the download. The download is that he genuinely wants to change his life. He wants a renewal. He also wants a transformation. That's actually why he kind of put himself in a box by saying that he cheated on every relationship he had before this girl came into his life, or this lady rather. And the reason why he did that was because he tried to intentionally put himself in a box so he can stop cheating and, he could settle down. But there are some issues. The issues is that he can't help his bad habits, you know what I mean? As far as cheating, that it's a struggle. So he genuinely wanted to stop, but it's a very bad habit for him. That's why he was pushed to that extreme of admitting that he's a cheater. But let's look into the energies and see what's up. First, let me see. What can I see about this dude? What can we see about this James Franco as far as his personality? What can we see regarding this situation? And I'm going to look into his girlfriend's energy. Well, he definitely loves collaborations. He definitely loves collaborations. The Three of Pentacles speaks of collaborations, teamwork. This is showing me that he's a genuinely friendly dude. So he's definitely friendly. It's interesting though, because this is showing me some deep energies. It's like, yeah, he likes to collaborate with people, but at the same time, he needs time to sort of like regain his energy. He needs his alone time. You see this guy? How this guy kind of has like a look of resentment on his face. That's kind of just like, he's a sort of person that has no issues drawing attention to him, but sometimes it could be a little bit too much, and then he kind of needs his alone time is what I'm seeing. Not just that, he's all about movement. He hates stagnancy. He hates things being stagnant. He's all about traveling. He's all about moving is what I'm seeing. Not just that, he has a lot of ideas regarding business. He definitely has a lot of ideas regarding business. But the issue with him is that it's like he can't get a lot of projects off the ground. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like, it starts off as ideas. You know what I mean? He might draw up the blueprint, but that's as far as it goes, is what I'm seeing. So there's kind of like a ambivalence is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Not just that, it's kind of just like he puts a lot of burden on himself because he's kind of just like, fuck, how come I can't get these projects done? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing. He takes it pretty hard. Very deep intuitive messages. And believe it or not, he's actually a very spiritual person with this High Priestess is what I'm seeing. Very fascinating. Not just that, he is a nurturing guy. So it's kind of just like, yeah, he might have cheated in his relationships, but he is a intuitive sort of person. Not just that, he is kind, caring is what I'm seeing. So good energies. Let me pick up her vibe. What can we see about this Isabel? What can I see about her personality? Now I'm going to be like looking into if he's still cheating and all that. I decided one deck would be perfect for this situation. She wants movement. Not just that, she's an opportunist. She definitely wants movement. For her, she wants to get married right away. It's funny because I don't believe they're married. I think a lot of people kind of want them to get married. You know what I mean? But she definitely wants movement. That's what I'm seeing. And I know this has to do about her personality and all of that, but this is more tuned to how she is now in this relationship. You know what I mean? It's funny because when these things sort of happen, this indicates to me someone's motives, what they're really putting a lot of energy towards. for her at this moment in time, it's kind of just like she doesn't necessarily have a personality. I know that sounds stupid, but that's just how it comes through the energies, because it's kind of just like she's really focused on trying to have this movement. Not just that, she's concerned with money, opportunity. Let's look further. What else can we see? Taking things for granted. Sorry guys, it's moth. I don't care for bugs personally. That shit, you know, they're like trippy and shit. I don't know, I just don't like bugs. But anyway, what this is showing me is issues. I'm seeing issues. Yeah, the 4 cups represents taking things for granted, right? But what I'm picking up is she's dealing with some problems in this relationship. It has to do with uncertainty. I'm definitely picking up uncertainty. Not just that, she is waiting for a proposal. That's what I'm seeing. So very interesting. Let's look further. What else is going on? And I'll be pausing. It's because I'll be like picking up the energies. This card is face down, so it has to do with her emotions. So let's see. Indecision. There's a lot of indecision in this situation, and it's causing her to be upset. That's the vibe that I was picking up. Because the 2 of Pentacles, it represents kind of like not being able to make a decision. Not just that, it also represents when you're trying to juggle a lot. So it's kind of just like the way this dude faces, facing basically this side. Again, she's concerned, like I told you guys, with her movement. Not just that, her opportunities. So now then, I'm just going to call it as it is. This is showing me a opportunist. It is what it is. So let me ask, does she love this James Franco dude? Does Isabel love this James Franco? That's funny. I believe that was the 5 of Swords that popped up but like went back into the deck. So that speaks of energies of almost betrayal. Not just that, it's hidden things going on. She's in her head. She's definitely in her head about this situation, because it's kind of like she wanted to love him, but you see how this female is blindfolded? It's like I'm picking up some strong intuitive things. It's kind of like, let's say they might chill for a week, right? He might disappear for like 2 days, and then she's like, yo, like, what's going on? That's why like she's in her head, and he's like, it's just work. I know it's really crazy, but it is what it is. Let's look further. What else is going on in this situation? With this Temperance, it speaks of being patient. You know what I mean? She wants to be patient. Temperance is all about alchemizing. Someone asked, I think, in the comment section, what does alchemizing mean? I didn't have time to answer it. My apology. But because sometimes I get too many, like a shit ton of questions and stuff, and I don't have issues with that. Like, I'll answer it, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of just like when I'm able to, sometimes I kind of forget, but I'll get around to it. My apology, but I do make it a point to answer everyone's comment and questions. And I don't know, if you guys do look at my comment section, when I do respond to people's comments, it isn't kind of like a bullshit response. Like, usually it's really, or not usually, it's always thought out. Like, I don't like give out like quick responses. Like, if someone's just like, oh, I like your content, blah, 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 I don't just be like, cool, you know what I mean? And that's it. Like, I actually look at what they say and I try to answer people. So I try to keep it as sort of like real as possible. Nothing like fake and kind of like computerized or shit. But what I'm seeing is that, yeah, she's definitely trying to alchemize this situation. She's trying to be patient. She's trying to alchemize. What alchemizing means is like when you're trying to put things together, when you're trying to build, you know what I mean? It's kind of just like when people try to like make lead into gold. That's what it really means. It's kind of just like when you're trying to create something, you know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be so like intense, like turning lead into gold, but it's just like when you're trying to build. It's also when you're trying to formulate things, when you're trying to formulate ideas, you know what I mean? And you're trying to like create something. So this is showing me she's definitely trying to be patient, again, because she's trying to create. It was showing that she's an opportunist. But the fact that this 2 of Pentacles pops up, Indecision. Not just that, trying to juggle her feelings, her emotions. It's kind of just like, she doesn't feel good about this situation, but she's trying to play it cool. She's definitely trying to play it cool. And you see this Page of Swords. This isn't sort of just like something where I'm going to go with the actual definition. This is a more visual image that I'm seeing. So it's kind of just like, you look at this guy's face. It's an energy of hurt. It's kind of just like when you're kind of like trying to gather yourself. Not just that, swords are kind of like weapons and shit. So she's trying to hold off her anger. She's trying to hold off. I don't know if I said it, show off, excuse me. She's trying to hold off her anger. This is an energy of trying to like hold off how you really feel. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like she's holding back what she really has to say. She's trying to handle this situation in a elegant way, in a patient way. She really wants this dude to put a ring on it, is what I'm seeing. Now then, let me pick up his vibe. So let's see. What can I see? Does he love her? Ah, damn. Issues. I can already see, right? Because this represents choices. This represents moving. Not just that. This also represents indecision. Let me have a glass of water. Excuse me for a second. Like, I've been eating a shit ton of salty things. So I'd be a little bit dehydrated. But yeah, so it's kind of just like, this is why it's indecisions, and it's funny as well. Because it's like, the Knight of Cups, he is trying to come with love. You know what I mean? He's definitely trying to come with love. But if you look at this visual, this guy is kind of just like, it's kind of like issues. Like, he really don't want to. You know what I mean? And you know what I say, right? I say that the human represents the exterior as far as what you can see, and the animal represents the interior. And the reason why this is funny is because he's definitely showing indications to her that he's kind of just like upset, agitated. That's why like she's trying to like handle things a particular way. And if you look at this animal, right, which represents the emotion, it's a reluctant energy. He's reluctant. He's kind of just like, damn. Again, what did I tell you at the start of reading with the download I picked up? It's kind of just like, he did this because he wants to switch up his life. That's why he's kind of just like, oh, I cheat on everyone and all that. But the reason why he did that is because it's kind of just like he tried to box himself in. But really it's because he has like an addiction, a sex addiction. I gotta call it as it is. Also, let me just say that this is all for entertainment. And this is allegedly. I have to say that because... or this is allegedly and all for entertainment. I have to say that because this is YouTube. Sorry guys, I have too much caffeine in my body. That's why I'm a bit like weird at the moment. Bear with me. My addiction, right? But anyway, this is showing me his choices. This actually popped up in a reading that I did for Tristan Thompson. As far as just like all the choices he has. So we know obviously this guy would have a lot of choices. You know, he's James Franco, you know, so it's kind of just like, this is what's holding him back too. It's kind of just like, yeah, he's reluctant as far as making love offer, but on some real shit, he's thinking about his opportunities. You see how this guy is looking at all his opportunities from the females and everything else. So he's kind of just stuck in that energy. Not just that, he wants to move away secretly. This is all about moving away secretly. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like, I gotta be real. I'm not picking love. Yeah, you would think that this represents love, but we know that life isn't black or white. It's not even gray. It's colorful, as I always say. So it's showing me it's kind of just like, he kind of wants to make an offer, but he's really not serious about this situation. Not just that, he kind of wants to escape in the cover of darkness. Not just that, this represents someone that can't make a choice. So it's like he can't make a choice. You know, he doesn't know what he wants. To be honest, he knows what he wants, but it's kind of just like he kind of boxed himself in. So let's see. What else can I see regarding this situation? I'm just picking up the energies and stuff. If you guys would like me to ask specific questions, you know what I mean? Like, it's really deep. I do paid celebrity readings. This is just to give you a taste of the energies, and so you guys can understand what I do. Now then, let's see. What else can I see? Yeah, I was just enjoying myself before I did this reading. I was just chilling, watching some anime. Such a loser. But yeah, I was just chilling and shit. And then I was just like, oh, okay, I gotta make some videos for YouTube. So I decided to do this for you guys. Again, he's stubborn. This dude, he's definitely stubborn. Not just that, this give and take energy. The Six of Pentacles represents give and take. He's stubborn because he has an issue. He's kind of just like, damn, why did I box myself in? That's what I'm seeing. With this Seven of Wands, I'm definitely seeing him be like, damn, why did I box myself in? It's kind of just like he boxed himself in so much. He has other people's opinions now. He has to like fight back. This is deep because this is showing me some deep real life shit, right? Because he has people saying like, oh, dude, you know, like you love this female so much. Like, you know, when are you going to marry her? And all of that. So he really put himself in a crunch is what I'm seeing. That's why it's kind of just like, even if you do want to change your life, don't box yourself in. And even if you are in deep, crazy love, kind of like keep things to yourself and be private. Because then not only do you have to deal with your own energy and your partner's energy, you have to deal with other people's energies. The Wands here represents other people's energies. He's trying to fight shit back. Because he's dealing with a lot of shit. And it has to do with give and take. Right? Not just that. With this Six of Cups is showing me, he actually has, and this isn't a stretch, guys. This is what I'm picking up intuitively. He has love for someone else from the past. I don't know his love history, his love life, or anything like that. But what I'm seeing, like, is some heavy past love that he's really thinking about. You know what I mean? He's reminiscing about the past. What this strength is showing me is that he's really trying to fight his urges not to cheat. I mean, it is what it is, you know? He's really, like, he boxed himself in for a reason. I already got into that. So let me see, is he cheating? Obviously, I know he's cheating, but let's see what the energies would like to show you guys. So, is this James Franco? Is he cheating? This is going to be funny. Let's see what pops up. All right. I'm gonna be real. He's like emotionally cheating is what I'm seeing. I'm definitely seeing emotionally cheating. Not just that, he is really trying to like not cheat. But again, intuitively, I'm getting a vibe that he's definitely cheating. Not just that, with this Chariot being here, he likes to stay active. He definitely likes to stay active. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not seeing that like he's cheating where he has like a whole love like partner. I don't know what you would call it. Side chick. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real. What I picked up when these cards came out, and it's kind of just like awkward saying this because I don't want to like say it because it's awkward. But I'm seeing. Sorry guys if this is crude. It is what it is. I'm seeing like he receives blowjobs. I'm seeing shit like that. Not just that. I'm seeing, you know, he gets into that shit as far as like business. So I don't know, like, I know he's an actor, but I don't know like if he goes into the office and shit like that. I'm seeing situations happening in the home. So I don't know, like they might have maids and shit. I'm seeing shit that's been happening for a while now. I'm definitely seeing shit that's been happening for a while. So let's just say, right, like if he might have like 4 different maids that come in different times or something. I'm seeing ongoing situations. Not just that, with this burden being here. You see how this guy's trying to hide things? He's trying to hide his shame. You see this guy, how there's a look of shame? Not just that, the energies that I'm picking up with this is kind of just like he lies to himself. So it's kind of just like a delusional situation. For him, it's deep. I'm getting a vibe where he tells himself he's just relieving steam. Not just that, I'm also picking up a vibe where it's kind of just like, it's not cheating if she, does oral sex, like it's not cheating if I already been having sex with the maid anyway for like such and such years. That's just what I'm seeing. I gotta be real with you guys. But he's definitely trying to keep himself active. Not just that, where this burden comes through is at his work and in the home. But it's kind of just like, he does want to get married. It's deep. Let me see. Why does he want to get married? Is what I want to see. Why does he want to get married? What is that about? I don't know if he has kids, but it's kind of just like, why is he so serious about this? Like, trying to switch up his life. Because no one's not holding a gun to his head. He wants warmth. I'm seeing warmth. And when I mean warmth, I'm talking about sort of just like an energy of where you can be complacent. Not just that, where things aren't so cold. Because what I'm seeing is, in his past situations, it was a lot of fighting. I'm definitely seeing fighting. He feels like marriage and commitment is a way to stop this situation. Look at this. Trying to control himself. So he wants to control himself. That's what this whole situation is about. Him and this Isabel situation. He's using it as sort of just like a form of rehab. Because again, he has a sex addiction, as I said earlier. With this Queen of Wands, it's giving me multiple energies. I'm definitely getting multiple energies. I mean, what popped up was he dealt with formidable, sort of just like females in the past. So it's kind of just like, excuse me, my battery says at 20%. So what I'm seeing is, it's kind of just like, for him, he dealt with some serious situations. He definitely dealt with some serious situations. Because the Queen of Wands is a fiery energy. She's usually not a meek sort of female. Not just that, she could be masculine in her own way. Because I know that they say that the Queen of Swords, is a masculine energy as far as like logic and the mind and all of that. But the Queen of Wands can also represent masculine energies as well. If you look at this female, she kind of looks like a man almost. But anyway, let me stop being stupid. People be all upset in the fucking comment sections or comment section. But what I'm seeing is, this is how I am with a ton of caffeine. So my apologies. It's really rare I get this way. But when I'm seeing this, it's kind of just like a female that's kind of just like, okay, if you can cheat, I can cheat. Like, if you're going to treat me this way, then I'm going to treat you like this way. It's kind of just like a karmic sort of situation. So he dealt with that in the past. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like, maybe you guys know who this female might be. Because again, I don't know his dating history. But this is showing me of like a situation where kind of like he met his match before. So it's like he doesn't want that energy because he's been scarred. Let's see what else we can see. This Judgment. What did I tell you? An energy of karma. He's been in karmic situations. That's why he wants to switch up his energy. That's why he wants like a commitment. It has nothing to do with love, guys. This is all about karmic situations that he's been through in the past with this Judgment. He's been through some dysfunctional situations. The Five of Wands, again, it's an energy of fighting. So, like, I don't know how horrible things got, but it's showing me things kind of got really deep and real. So for him, he's a little bit scarred. Not just that, he feels like it's a necessity to change his life. But that was the reading. Definitely tell me what you thought of this reading in the comment section. I always love hearing people's thoughts. And yeah, peace and abundance. Take care. And if you made it this far, definitely press the thumbs up button. I always appreciate it. Thank you.